And we start with team coverage of Decision 2015. You can see 10 on Your Side has crews on the south side and the peninsula.
They've been covering races with candidates we've been telling you about for months now. Our top story tonight, Republican Frank Wagner will keep his seat in the 7th District.
Voters in Virginia Beach and parts of Norfolk had their say, so Wagner beat Democrat Gary McCollum. And despite millions of dollars in out-of-state money spent to defeat Republicans in key races, the GOP maintains control of the state Senate. Then at Your Side's Andy Fox spent the day with Wagner's camp. He was there when the results came in. Andy?
Well, Tom, the party's over and the campaign's over, and Frank Wagner happy about that. So tired he did not want to stay to do a live interview, but he says he won in part because people believed in him, believed in his message, and we were also with him when he got the concession call from Gary McCollum.
Thanks, Gary. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for calling, and it was a hard one, but let's put everything aside and move forward.
He kept saying 24 years is enough. Maybe the constituents were saying maybe there's some value in 24 years.
Absolutely. I think seniority, certainly in the legislative process, is hugely important, and I think you're going to see some real progress in the area, and I'm delighted again to have the honor and privilege of representing the community again for another 4 years.
My kids, my grandchildren, it's great, but I could not have done this without their support, and obviously the mother of the campaign, my wife Lucille. It was wonderful.
The issues that are important to folks, making significant steps in transportation to date, and I think the public trusts that I'll continue to make these steps and continue to work on these major congestion-relieving road projects.
And also here at the party was former Governor Bob McDonnell. He did not want to make any comments. He's worked with Frank Wagner for a long time. He, of course, is waiting to appeal his case to the United States Supreme Court on corruption charges. You see that he is also sporting a beard. That is No Shave November, he told me. And more good news for Frank Wagner. He becomes chairman of Commerce and Labor. Chairman of Commerce and Labor, because Republicans keep control in the Senate. So that is more good news for the area, more good news for Frank Wagner. In Virginia Beach, Andy Fox, 10 on Your Side.
And Governor Terry McAuliffe and other state leaders spent time with Gary McCollum earlier today.
The Democrat repeatedly told voters he is not a politician, questioning Wagner's character, while Wagner questioned his integrity. Erin Kelly joins us now from outside McCollum's camp.
So, Erin, how did he take tonight's news?
Well, Tom and Nicole, he seemed to take it in stride. We were with him for much of the day. We were at a rally earlier, but tonight his supporters were at the Crown Plaza Hotel near Town Center. And when we talked to him after the polls closed, he seemed optimistic. He said that he was elated. Now, earlier, Governor Terry McAuliffe, as you mentioned, joined him for a rally, and he said, I need one seat in the Senate, and that seat is Gary McCollum. When the results came in, however, the Democratic challenger said it wasn't the outcome he wanted, but it also wasn't a loss.
You never lose unless you don't get on the field. And we got on the field, and we played a great game. The vision is still alive. We need to make this region and this state the best that it can be. And so do not ever give up. Do not ever give up.
And McCollum faced criticism when early campaign materials show that he claimed to still be a major in the Army Reserve. And the former Army Ranger had actually discharged 14 years ago. He told our Andy Fox that he apologized and that he was never notified that there was any sort of change in his status. We asked him earlier today if he thought all of this, the confusion about his military record, would have any impact on today's election. He told me no. Live in Virginia Beach, Erin Kelly, 10 on Your Side.